Hi guys, how are you doing? I have let's start with this. I've been told that every time I say hi, my eyes get big. They don't get big. I try to open my eyes. I have these Chinese eyes. If I don't do this, you will wonder what's wrong. Because I'll end up looking like this. Hi! So I try to be like, hi! Because you get what I'm saying. Anyway, how are you? How are you doing? I hope you're well and God has protected you and you are healthy and not sick. Don't worry about this I'm keeping, because there's one fly that keeps getting in front of me. We'll talk about flies in Mombasa another day. So today, let's talk about first of all, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. We are 250 strong. Thank you so much. Honestly, I did not expect us to get to 250. Even I was like, no, I'm going to do this thing, and where we fika is where we fika. But 250 felt like it's so far away. 250 people on YouTube is a big deal. It's not like ati sijui Instagram uko na rafiki zako whatever, Facebook wale 5,000 wanakuja huku. Hapana, this is tricky. It's hard to get someone to subscribe and comment and watch. And so for the 250 of you darlings that chose to subscribe, thank you so much. I love you. And according to my analytics, 60% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So honey, join the motivational, inspirational family and let us get to loving each other. So please subscribe if you haven't. Moving on, topic of the day, miscarriage. The thing about miscarriage is it happens to people, it happens to moms, and it's a sad thing, but it happens. You can lose your baby before they're born. It happens. Some people lose babies who are older. So it's always a sad situation. The thing is, you didn't get to hold that baby, and for some people it's a weird gray line. You don't know if you're supposed to mourn this kid as much as you like. It's a silent thing. It's a thing you go through alone silently, and most women don't like to talk about it. Personally, I would also rather not talk about it, but it's a thing you want to just get over on your own, pole in your private space. And then, you know, because some people are like, should I share the story now or should I share after I've had kids so that I can talk about it as a thing of the past? But the thing is, you never get over it. It's been months for me and I'm still not over it. But of course, I don't want to be labeled as that woman. Aki, that guy for the thingy has come again. When it gets near, I was saying, you don't want to be labeled as that woman, and then that is your identity. So people are scared of sharing their stories too early. I thank God for the strength that He's given me, and I honestly, I'm an open book. I always tell my friends that if you like telling out my secret, sema kila kitu, but as long as they're not lies, if it's the truth, you can say what you want to say. You can share what you want to share. So my thing is, I had a miscarriage. It was at 5 weeks. It was sad, but it was pretty early, like so early that the scan, the ultrasound was telling me the baby is like 3 weeks old. I know there's that age, there's the gestational age and the other age. Anyway, so it was so super tiny, so it could have been there's so many reasons why it happened. So instead of dwelling on that, we just move on. As long as you're healthy. Yes, so as long as you're healthy, you're good. So when I mentioned my story last time, when I was talking about the cancer and how it was discovered incidentally, I hope that's the right word, some of you shared your stories. and I was humbled, gobsmacked, humbled, like thankful to God for what I went through, and how mine, honestly, not that it's easier, but how it was less traumatic. People have gone through traumatic stuff, like carrying a baby to full term and never delivering a baby alive, and such things like that. Hearing other people's stories makes you realize it happens. Because at first I was like, why us? Like, what did we do wrong? Like, this is unheard of. I know my friends who are married and they're having babies left, right, and center, and like people are fine. So why us? Like, what is it? It's unfair. I'm not saying it should happen to someone else, but it's just, you get a bit angry and annoyed, and you wonder. You have so many questions, like, why me? But then you hear other people's story and you're like, okay, it's happening to many people. And it's even surprising that most people have gone through it. Even those that have babies will tell you they have a story of that one time when they had a miscarriage. So it's a sad situation. So reason why I made this video wasn't really to talk about my story or my friend's stories. Actually, it is to tell people that it is okay to grieve, and to end this thing we have. What is it called here in Africa? Let me say Africa, because I live in Africa and that's what I know. There are people who feel like it's taboo. It's taboo to talk about miscarriages and to be associated with it, and even to mention it. The period I was going through this, the stressful period, I'd really update and share things about angel babies and whatnot, and miscarriages and death. And some people would be like, no, don't share this. Let's not talk about this in public. To your status. And I thought, wow, okay, they mean well for me, but they do not understand that this is my grieving process. This is how Sissy Water Squeezy grieve. This is our avenue of grieving. Like, if I sit on my own in this house, I would literally go berserk or something. I would fall into depression. I would die slowly inside. And so I'm like, okay, let me reach out to people so they know what I'm going through, but at the same time, let me find out if there's someone else going through it. Let me share my story. Let me encourage. We need more stories of people who have gone through this and are fine. If there's no content like that out there, people tend to like just die with their miscarriage stories. And so my story is not to make you feel bad or like to get pity from you, but it is to encourage people that this is normal and it happens. It's normal and it happens. It's normal and it happens. It's 2020. It's not the year, hizo year za kitambo ati msee alikuwa haget mtoi alafu anaget wife wa pili, ama unataka boy lakini demu wako anaendelea kuzaa madem, unamkasirikia. Like, we know better. We know the Y chromosome comes from the man and all that. So we know about these diseases like what is it called? The hemolytic. Is it hemolytic? Doctors correct me. Hemolytic disease of the newborn, where if the mom is has no rhesus factor or is rhesus factor Rh negative. Let me say that. When the mom is Rh negative and the baby is Rh positive, and it's a second or third pregnancy to come and heal, the mom's body rejects the baby and you automatically have an abortion. So imagine things like that zamani. Well, you can explain aje. So they used to probably just tell those women, shun those women, and like, kauko, you can't conceive. And then by some miracle, this lady conceives a baby who is rhesus negative, and the baby survived. And they're like, oh my god, prayer has been answered. Oh, she's not cursed. We know better. So don't tell people who have lost babies, men and women, don't tell people to not talk about their problems. I have seen how people also deal with the man. The man is left on the side, he mourns on his own. You know, the girl can have girlfriends who like talk to you and encourage you, and then the man is left to go there and mourn on his own. He's mourning the loss of his child. It's a baby you wanted and you expected to be there and you expected to live on this earth when you die, you know? And so it's a process you have to mourn and just feel bad about. And I feel like it's okay to talk about it, and I feel like you are actually allowed to feel how you feel, and you're allowed to express yourself, and no one should be. So that's it, guys. Don't worry, don't stress. God will give you a baby at the right time if that's what you want. All you have to do is be still and have fun as you wait. And I love you so much. Thank you for watching.